shadow on the wall. I'm falling down and there's a
What
rain,
is
'cause
up,
there's oceans in
guys? It's BT back here again with another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Ghostek Sodrop 2s. Now these were recommended to me by a subscriber. Remember I told you guys to recommend me some headphones in one of my last videos. That's what you guys did, and I bought a lot of them. So here we are today. We're going to get into it. Thank you, Jesse, for recommending these to me because I had never heard of them before. These have a ton of reviews on Amazon, and I was very excited to try these. So let me just tell you guys what I found today, what I like about them, what I don't like, what works, what doesn't work so well, and we will get into all of that today. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like this. And also thank you to you guys who have subscribed recently or just been a subscriber for a long time. I really appreciate all the support. All right, so let's start off with the comfort and design. Now, first thing out of the box, these come with a case, a very hard case, which I'm always an advocate of. It lets you protect your product, protect your investment. So that's always a good thing when companies do that. Now, these are coming in at about $70 on Amazon. They have coupons sometimes where you can get them cheaper as well. But for $70, the build quality is actually really good, I think. The leather feels great. The ear cups feel great. I wish it was more of a circular shape. I think the rectangle shape of the ear cups sometimes can press on your ears in weird ways that kind of make them uncomfortable, but just adjusting them, it really helps out. And I really like that the ear cups swivel, not just up and down, but they also swivel side to side, which you can get a very nice fit with. The headband feels great. It doesn't stick out too much. The brushed aluminum on the side of these headphones also looks great, as you guys can see. So yeah, aesthetically, not bad. I mean, the leather does have holes on it. I don't know why they did that. I wish they would have just kept it. I guess it does make it a little bit more breathable, but I think on the headband, they could have just left it normal. I think it would have looked a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Now these also fold, of course, to go into the case. Like I said before, on the right ear cup, you're gonna find the call button, accept calls, turn on button at the top. You're also gonna find a volume rocker, which doubles as a skip forward and back track if you hold them down. I did find that some apps like SoundCloud did not respond to the play call button, as they call it. So I don't know if that's what they intended, but that is one quirk that I found with this. It works on some apps like Spotify. It does work with Apple Music. It worked, but with some apps that aren't as popular, they didn't work. So I think they could like revamp that or make a dedicated play, pause button, stop button somewhere on here. Why not? Why not just add another button? On the bottom side, you're going to find the USB charger. You're also going to find an input for the aux cord, which is very nice. If you want to use them wireless or wired, it's really up to you. Another thing that really impressed me was the call quality. These things sound great, even better than my Bose. I have to say it. These sounded better than my Bose for calls. Amazing. And you wouldn't expect that out of a $70 headphone, but here we are. These things sound great for calls. Now the battery life is coming in at about 14 hours. Now, funny story, I played with these all night. I listened to them. They sounded great. I had to burn them in. I had to do some testing. I had made some calls with these headphones to test them out. And I took them to the gym today. They worked great. They sounded great. They blocked out a ton of noise. And weirdly enough, when I walked out of the gym, my battery was still at 100%. So I don't know if the battery reader on these actual headphones, what it's communicating to the phone is actually different than what it's actually at. But in my testing, I got at full volume, I was getting close to 20 hours of battery life with these headphones. So even better, this is one time where it actually exceeded what the box said, and by a huge margin. So battery life on these is actually really, really good. The connection was also super solid. I mean, I took these into the gym, not one breakup, not one static sound or anything like that ever. It was so solid. So overall, so far, the build quality is great. The call quality is great. The battery life is more than expected. And you're paying $70. So let's talk about the sound. So the sound is where these really, really surprised me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, right out of the box, these things aren't going to impress you, but let them burn in. I listened to them for a long period of time and these started to shine. I mean, at first the vocals were super laid back. The bass was always there. The bass, while we're on the topic, is very full, it's very rich, it's sub bass, it's mid bass, it's upper bass, it's everything. You get all of that with these headphones, and I am super impressed with the bass. If you're a bass lover, these give a very nice rich thump, and you guys will not be disappointed. These things destroyed EDM music. If you're an EDM fan, this is a no-brainer for me. For rap, they're also really good, but it takes a little bit of time for the mids and the vocals to actually come forward. They actually sounded a little bit hollow at first, you know, like those cheap headphones that you sometimes hear or get from like Ross or Marshalls, or you just buy it just because it's cheap. That's what it sounded like, but after a while, these things really impressed me, and I think overall, these are a great set of cans just for anybody. And another area where these really, really impressed me was the volume. The volume gets really, really loud, louder than my Bose. I did a side-to-side comparison. These things get loud. And without any noise cancellation, these blocked out probably more noise than my Bose. Now, it's to be seen how these actually fare on a plane. I don't think I would go as far as to say it's going to block out plane noise. But if you're just using them for commuting, if you're using them for the gym, these things do the job, and they do it very well. Another great feature of this before I close out this review is that you can hook up multiple devices. So if you want to hook up your MacBook, your iPhone, you can do that. If you want to have two devices, your Android and your iPhone, you can do that. Whereas something like the Bose cannot do that. And it's only $70. So Bose, what are you doing? And one more thing is I accidentally left my phone downstairs. I walked all the way upstairs, walked to my room, and these things did not lose connection whatsoever. Now it's marketed at 10 meters, which is a good distance. So don't even worry about this. If you're in an office, you need to walk around, walk to other people's cubicles, walk around at the gym, you want to put your phone down. These things are just, the connection is just amazing. I cannot rave about it enough. All right, so for $70, you're getting the complete package. I mean, the only thing I would really change about these headphones is probably the rectangular ear cups. I'll make them a little bit bigger so they could fit more people's ears. I know some people have big ears or medium-sized ears, and these might get in the way. But then again, they're super adjustable. They sound great. The call quality is great. The connection is great. It's all great. It's great all around, guys. So for $70, I think you can't go wrong with these. They are a great budget headphone. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for this review. Don't forget to hit that like button if you liked the video. Don't forget to hit that sub button if you loved it. And I will see you guys in the next video. It's been your boy BT, saying peace.
Trying my best not to fall, but if I focus on my mindset, I know it's gonna be alright.